Now here I am sharing some of the information about plant cell, animal cell, the cell organelles which we have discussed will be shared upon this video also. Now in the next video also we will try that how to draw the diagram of plant cell and animal. How to draw. मैं एक ऐसा वीडियो आपके साथ शेयर कर लूंगा जिसमें स्टेप वाइज आप डायग्राम बनाना सीखोगे. अभी आपके पास ये डायग्राम है क्योंकि ये 5 मार्क्स का सुपर हिट क्वेश्चन है जो आएगा ही आएगा. डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन प्लांट सेल एंड एनिमल सेल विद डायग्राम. It was in grade 8, it was in grade 7 also, it is again going to be in grade 9. So while differentiating with the help of diagram, किस बातों का ध्यान रखना है? तो सबसे पहले अपन ये कोशिश करेंगे what are the major difference, right? So as you know, कल हमने बात करी थी प्लांट सेल के पास एक प्रोटेक्टिव दीवार है, एडिशनल दीवार है और ये दीवार एकदम बाहर है, आउटसाइड. इसके बाद आएगा प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन. सेल वॉल कंप्लीट परमिएबल है, नॉन लिविंग है, रिजिड है. ये चीज किसके पास नहीं है? एनिमल के. सेल वॉल किसका बना हुआ है? सेल्यूलोज. दूसरा चीज जो आपको प्लांट में मिलेगा और एनिमल में नहीं, वो है प्लास्टिड. प्लास्टिड बोले तो क्लोरोप्लास्ट, क्रोमोप्लास्ट, ल्यूकोप्लास्ट. जैसे आपको यहाँ पर क्लोरोप्लास्ट दिख रहा है, क्लोरोप्लास्ट है तो क्लोरोफिल है. क्लोरोफिल है तो सूरज की रोशनी को एब्जॉर्ब करके फोटोसिंथेसिस कर सकता है. इसलिए प्लांट कैन प्रिपेयर देयर ओन फूड एंड दे आर कॉल्ड ऑटोट्रॉप्स एंड वी आर कॉल्ड हेटेरोट्रॉप. ये दो डिफरेंस आपको बहुत आसानी से डायग्राम में नजर आ रही है. इसके अलावा आप देखोगे तो प्लांट सेल का जो वैक्यूल है वो काफी बड़ा है, दिख रहा है. एनिमल सेल का जो वैक्यूल है वो छोटा है. ये हो गया 3 मेजर डिफरेंस. इसके अलावा एनिमल के पास देखो ये दिख रहा है सेंट्रियोल होता है जो सेल डिवीजन में मदद करता है. ओके, प्लांट के पास सेंट्रियोल नहीं है. सेल वॉल नहीं, क्लोरोप्लास्ट नहीं, वैक्यूल बड़ा, वैक्यूल छोटा, सेंट्रियोल नहीं, सेंट्रियोल यस. नाउ just listen to this video also.
Two kinds of cells. One is animal cell, other one is plant cell. And these individual organelles or the cell organelles are the ones which are responsible for various specific functions which are performed by both plant cell as well as animal cell. They are in their position due to a jelly-like substance called as cytoplasm, which holds all the cell organelles in place.
As we discussed, cytoplasm is the jelly-like substances जिसमें सारे cell organelles embedded है. ये देखो ये माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया है, गोल्गी apparatus है, लाइसोसोम्स है, राइबोसोम्स है, सेंटर में न्यूक्लियस है, etc.
And cytoplasm is covered by plasma membrane. There are very minute differences between plant cell and animal cell. One is the presence of cell wall, which we can see in only plant cells. Dioxide happens mainly through plasma membrane, and this process is called diffusion. And also there is exchange of water between various.
We have discussed this, right? Osmosis, endoosmosis, exoosmosis.
Through this plasma membrane towards the cell's interior. So this is one such example of diffusion. So the exchange of gases mainly during cellular respiration, during food. So they can deform the shape of the cell and they are able to engulf various food substances which are available in the environment. So endocytosis is an important phenomenon when it comes to amoeba and their survival. And
the process of engulfing the food material by amoeba is called endocytosis.
The plasma membrane is so thin that it can be observed through only electron microscope, which is not visible to particularly sensitive microscopes. In particular, there should be an electron microscope, whereas other cell organelles, being comparatively larger, are visible with certain kinds of sensitive microscopes. And cell membrane is different for plant cells and the cells of bacteria and algae, which are called as prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells have less developed plasma membrane. We'll see that. And the most important part of cells, plant cells, is cell wall, which is absent in animal cells. And cell wall is composed of cellulose. Cellulose is an important.
Now, we have discussed this again. Absent in animals, made up of cellulose outside the plasma membrane. Complete permeable. Provides structural strength. Prevents the bursting of cells. And we have discussed plasmolysis. If it is placed under a solution, concentration is more, then water will try to go inside. And to counteract that, they have got an additional support by the name of cell wall. The process was plasmolysis.
Carbohydrate, or you can say that hydrocarbon like substances, which is mainly made up of hydrogen and carbon. The most important property of cellulose is it can be digested only by animals and not by humans. That is why most of the animal food contains, that is, the food of herbivores mainly contains cellulose, whereas humans cannot digest this, so humans don't eat any substance which has great amount of cellulose. It is useless to human body, except that it helps in transportation of fecus in large intestine. Other than that, there is no other useful nature of cellulose in human body. And this is present within the cell, outside the plasma membrane, that is cell wall is outer covering, and that is the cell layer and the outer environment. If there is a layer, if there is outer environment which is completely hypotonic, is the one which is called as control center of the cell. Just like human nervous system, nucleus plays a very important role in preventing the bursting of cell due to system. Nucleus plays a very important.
Nucleus is very, very important. It is the center of cellular reproduction. It controls the activities. You can see that. Nuclear membrane, porous, control center, contain protoplasm. Protoplasm is a combination of nucleoplasm and cytoplasm. Chromosomes are made up of DNA and protein. Chromatin material, chromosomes, DNA. When the cell is under dividing mode, then only chromosomes are seen, like you can see here, right? This is the pairing chromosomes of human being. We have 23 pair of chromosomes. Other than that, these chromosomes look like a thread-like structure, chromatin material. Present in prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells.
In controlling the functionalities of cell. The most important part is it consists of chromosomes. Chromosomes are nothing but genetic material which are important in transferring traits from one organism to other, or I can say from parent to offspring. The nucleus, just like the plasma membrane, has a nuclear membrane which is also porous, and this facilitates the transportation of various substances between the nucleus and the other parts of the cell. Nucleus along with cytoplasm is called as protoplasm. And the chromosomes are the ones which are present within the interior of nucleus. And the nucleolus is a circular spherical region within the nucleus. Chromosomes are observed only during cell division. During other times, chromosomes are present in the form of chromatin material. We can see these are the layers, thread layers, which are present in the form of threads are called as chromatin. And chromosomes are visible only during cell division. Chromosomes have DNA. DNA is nothing but deoxyribonucleic acid. So it is a protein. And DNA carries all the information necessary for constructing and organizing cells. So when new cell is born, the arrangement of all the cell organelles and their respective functions are due to the information carried by DNA. And DNA contains small strands of genes, and these genes are important in transferring traits from the parent to the individual. So genes are the major genetic material which are essential in transferring characteristics from parents to offsprings. And based on the presence of nuclear membrane, cells are differentiated into prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic cells are the ones which don't have a distinguishable nuclear membrane. As a result, the nucleus coincides with the rest of the plant cell body, that is cytoplasm. So it doesn't have a distinguished nucleus, which is hence the nucleus of such prokaryotic cells is called as nucleoid. So don't get confused with nucleolus. Nucleolus is a spherical part in the nucleus, whereas nucleoid is a nucleus which doesn't have a distinguishable nuclear membrane. One more important feature of prokaryotic cells is that it doesn't have cell organelles which are very distinguishable, highly distinguishable from cytoplasm. So they don't have proper membranes. So all this seems to be messed up within a cytoplasm. So the functionalities also vary. The functionalities is not quite distinctive as in the other plants, other cells. Here, the usual functions of various types are performed mainly by cytoplasm and very weakly developed cell organelles.
We have already discussed the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Okay, a nucleate is that region of nuclear membrane which is in prokaryotic cells which contain only DNA. Okay, so we'll continue with this. Just go through this. This is the basic idea.